Hey, what's going on, guys? I just always playing with my animals and had Morticia out for a minute, and she's just really putting on size lately. Ever since I've converted her to rabbits, even though she's not eating as regularly because of that, she's really just starting to grow nicely. She's I believe estimated to be about 3 years old. I've previously said I'm not sure exactly of her age when I purchased her, but I've had her for about 2 years now. And she was small. She wasn't in a large box. It was shipped in a pretty small box. So I'm guessing she was maybe a year. So, like I said, maybe 3 years, maybe a little over, maybe a little under that. It wasn't until recently that she's really been putting on this kind of size, though. She has definitely been growing, of course, the whole time. And she's just beautiful. I mean, not even recently shed here. I was just thinking to myself, maybe I should wait until she sheds to make a video. But you can see, um, she just looks good anyway. I mean, this is no special photo tricks here. And she's just looking really nice. So, growing, looking good. Need to measure her. I'm not certain of her length. Definitely over, let's see. It's hard to tell with this tail wrapped around me. She's been being a good girl. She does like the musk, but it's a little dangerous keeping the vent near the face. But she's been doing good. But really, I wish you could see the true sheer size of this animal, even at 3 years old. I mean, these are the heavy-bodied snakes. Anacondas, the heaviest in the world, actually. Green anacondas. And even at 3 years old, this girl is solid. I mean, just her head shape to that neck all the way down. Really an impressive animal. Very strong. She's so gentle. Sorry, my wife's actually cooking in the background here, and I'm in the kitchen trying to make a video with my green anaconda. So, welcome to our world. But yeah, she's just a sweet girl. Really is. She has been timid at times, and if she's frightened, she has nipped a couple times, but overall, it's always been, obviously, as I always say, if you get bit, it's your fault. Either you're ignoring behavior, or you did something to scare them or create that defensive behavior. And anytime she's ever struck, it was actually the person that got bit. It was something they caused, whether they realized it or not. So yeah, she is gentle though. If you're gentle with her, she's very gentle. She's been being really well, and you got to work with your animals for them to get comfortable. I would say, guesstimating, she is 7 to 7.5 feet. She's definitely over 6 feet. I'm 6'4", and I can tell she's longer than I am tall. So that's why I'm gonna say, based on that, and then this wrapped around me, she's got to be at least 7 feet, possibly 7.5 feet. So that's eyeballing there. But yeah, I mean, beautiful animal. Very nice size for her body, for her age, for her length. She's a very healthy weight. Just solid, as you would expect from an anaconda. So this is Morticia, and I love this girl. She is so cool, and it's really just awesome working with different species, understanding different behaviors and mannerisms. It's really like the more I find from my experience, the more different species you work with, the more you start to understand different behaviors, and even sometimes from, you know, same species can have totally different behavior. Different animals in the same species, that is, or subspecies, genus, whatever. But it's really rewarding to be able to work with different animals, different species, and see kind of the, I don't want to say pros and cons, but basically the differences. What makes them different. And there are so many things. It's not just personality, it's not just shape and size and color. It's so much. It's all very unique. So, this is a nice looking anaconda here, and she doesn't want buns, but she does want rabbits. So yeah, just here to show off my big green girl Morticia, and yeah, maybe one day you could have a green anaconda hanging out in your kitchen. But it is something that's very important to consider before you do make that purchase. These animals will be huge. She's only 7.5 feet now. Easy to handle, manageable. She's going to get a lot bigger and bigger. And you've got to have first of all, a lot of resources to be able to dedicate, whether it's money or time and effort and space. They require large space. So this is not like something you stick in a tub. You know, I don't keep any of my animals in racks personally, but I'm not going to get into that. But she wouldn't fit in a rack, and you don't want to confine such a large constrictor species to something where they really don't have any room. I'm looking at a custom built cage for her now that I'm developing, and trying to decide what's my best options for water. There's some huge water feeders that you can find on like Tractor Supply and stuff. Rubbermaid has like a 300-gallon one, and then there's another company has a 600-gallon one or 650-gallon, and then there's some more even larger. It just depends how much space you want to dedicate to it. You know, like is she going to need an 8-foot circle pool? Or would she be good with a 5-6 foot circle pool? Or, you know, kind of things to consider. I actually had a bathtub, I still have it, that I got, and I was intending on using that bathtub for her enclosure. And I'm like, you know what, this bathtub's really not going to be big enough. So I'm actually going to trash the bathtub idea and get something a lot larger. So she'll have plenty of room to not just soak, but even swim around, move around in there, you know. She loves the water, so I want to give her plenty of space in the water, and enough space on the land. So she has a nice size enclosure now, but definitely working on that. And I'm just bringing that up because, like I said, she's getting down. But like I said, this is not something you need to buy if you can't properly accommodate. It's one thing to be able to afford the animal, okay? It's one thing to be able to afford the initial enclosure and the initial feedings, but then as they grow, they get bigger and bigger feedings, and they need bigger and bigger space, and you've got to dedicate that space. So can you fit huge enclosures in your house or some building, a shop? I don't know, whatever you use. I'm personally really into keeping mine climate controlled. She's holding on good here. She's not squeezing me, but I think it's just a comfortable, secure feeling for her. Maybe not so much for me, but she's just holding on. Hopefully not going for the musk here, but she knows I'm not food, and she's not ever been crazy like that. I would not do this with one of my retics that's really wild, and this isn't recommended, but she's really easy to work with. I can just grab her tail and easily unravel it. If she was actually applying any pressure at all, I would have done that immediately. I was really just letting her do it just to be silly for the video.
There it goes.
And good thing I did, because she did just musk. And lucky for me, it wasn't on me. She she hit the floor. So good thing I did that. She was actually trying to coil up and give me some nice juice there. She was probably going to try to smear on my face. So good thing I dodged that one. But yeah, she will musk. That is honestly what she is known for, over biting or anything else. I'm just trying to make sure she's done here before I continue to handle her. But yeah, she's good. So she is a musker, and it's not fun. It stinks. It's nasty. So yeah, be careful with that. Actually, I've had her out for a while, even before taking this video. This video is 10 minutes in. She showed no signs of musking, and then all of a sudden she just decided, yeah, I'm gonna get you. But luckily I did move in time here. Anyways, other things to consider, right? You get a huge animal, it might try to musk you. It might try to strike at you. It could constrict you. It might require, she's wanting to rub it on me here. You could, you will need help. You can't handle a huge constrictor, especially with unpredictable behavior. But even predictable behavior, you have to expect unexpected. So you've got to have somebody readily available to help you and work with you as you're handling that large constrictor. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up now. Sorry I didn't get pooped on. It probably would have made for some good hits, but honestly, I'd rather keep a clean shoulder or neck or face. I don't know what she would have hit there. Then wouldn't be worth the hits for me. But yeah, this is my girl Morticia, and I guess I could say she is stinking awesome because she will musk. All right, and I'm corny dad humor. That's just what I got to do. So hope you enjoyed checking her out. Always think it through and think it through again before you buy large constrictors. This girl, I've only had her 2 years, and she is growing like a weed, and there's a lot more of that to come. So stay tuned and subscribe if you want to see updates. I'm going to keep posting snake videos. I'm going to keep posting other videos. Need to start posting some other stuff. Been doing mainly reptiles lately just because I've been spending more time with them. But subscribe, like, share. Hope you appreciate what I'm doing here. Just a family that loves animals, and you can't call yourself an animal lover if you hate snakes. I'm calling that one. But of course, there's opinions. Like everybody's got one in them. So, anyways, hope you appreciate my video, guys. If you have any requests for anything, let me know. In the meantime, have a great rest of the week. Happy Hump Day, and God bless.